Oh, good morning. Running a bit late today, but back out on a beautiful sunny morning. It's absolutely glorious. Back on the same field as on last time when I found those two cut halves. Got the DS2, got the sexy spade. Got an absolute, so you can hear that, absolute load of geese going on top of it. I'll show you in a minute. And the traditional V shape as they head south for the winter, and it certainly is parky, so don't blame them. Here he comes. I'll give you a look. Oh. There they are, look. There's quite a few of them, aren't there? I don't think that's south though. I've got a feeling that's, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not south. So they're probably lost. But look at the front, it's probably going, I'm sure it's this way. But there you go, it's quite a sight first thing in the morning, isn't it? There's enough of those going over. Nice patterns. Anyway, that's enough of that. So yeah, back out in this field. Going to see if I can dig up another Howard to make my 50th for the end of the year. But looking forward to it. Not got quite as much time as I usually have, but there you go. We'll see how we get on. Catch you on the first good hole. Well, here we are. First signal, and it's 63. I've took about 10 steps off the edge of the field on a line that I'd looked at on the map. I think I'll turn the sound up so you can hear that. Well, I've got my big headphones on. Right, so let's have a look at this. It's a bit as I said before, we have the curse of the early coin sometimes, don't we, which is can be a thing. Still 63, and it's in the clod. Look at that. Let's get down a bit, shall we? Let's have a look. Now, again, 63, get my hopes up, but oh, sorry about the sniffs. Let's throw some lumps of mud. International mud throwing. It's not a big lump of trash, so that's good. Well, that somewhere, but oh, we could try my pinpoint, couldn't we? Hopefully my pinpoint's going to work today. It didn't last time I was out. Failed on the first hurdle. Okay, so I may have moved it. I have, look. Moved it down there. Silly boy. Oh, actually, hold on. There you go, it's round. But it's a button. Oh, well. Didn't really think I could be that lucky in the sunshine. There you go. We had quite a few buttons off here last time, 7 I think last time, so button in the sunshine. Right, well there you go, it was a bit of excitement, let's carry on. Well, a couple of steps further on, another 63. It's another cracking signal. Really comes up in the non-ferrous bracket. Absolutely pounding out. do we assume there's another button. You can hear it, the beeps this time. I watched some of these videos back and I think, oh, nice to hear the beeps, wouldn't it be? So hopefully you can hear these beeping up loud and proud. What's this hand then? Look at that mud. Not that hand. Swap hands. It's the rookie mistake is when you do it this hand, because that's got my wedding ring on, so that one. Yeah, I thought it felt like that one. And what's that? I think that's just a bit of lead. Yeah, that's just a blob of lead, look. Well, everything's coming up 63s this morning. Bit of lead and a button. There you go. Nothing ultra interesting about this blob of lead. But bits of lead are always good. I must start my chest out at some point, so it's a handy thing to have. Right, next. Spot here. That's a 65. We're back. Oh, we're back. Sorry. Yeah, I think I must have paused while I was mid. But the 65 is, I'm pretty sure, a coin. It's very thin. I think it's more likely to be some sort of either a jetton or a token or something. I think I did have a trader's token off here before. So I'm not positive what that is, but it's interesting. It's definitely round, look. Can't see a shank. So yeah, that's cool. Well, it's a good start on it. Yeah, really can't work out what it is. It's a bit on the blank side. There might be something on it. Might be a rose farthing or something. But yeah, it's cool. There's definitely something on it. Like I could see, yeah, see some markings on it, or I might be imagining it as I do sometimes. But yeah, that's cool. Right, let's carry on. Well, it's a bit odd. All the signals I've had so far have been 63, 64s and 65s. Look at that, that's another 65. Strange, isn't it? What's going on this morning? I'm happy about it, obviously, you know, 60s, usually interesting stuff, not often trash, so, you know, that's a good thing, but so it's a plastic ball that, you know, somebody'd obviously lost knocking around the field. It's 66 now. Okay, let's get down and have a look. See what sort of thing we got in here. See? Again, you think the finding a bit's easy, but it's not always. You get a signal, you've got to hunt it down. Quite often, especially in the mud like this, it's a bit of a tricky thing. Now, where are you? Is that it? Nope. Should we get the pinpointer out? Go on then, let's have a go, see if the pinpointer's working this morning. Come on, behave yourself, pinpointer, don't let me down. Worked on my wedding ring, so move my coil out of the way a bit. Oh, that's just going to make a lot of noise. Now it's pointing at my spade. Oh, for God's sake. She's somewhere. There she is, buzz, buzz, buzz. I think it's a button. There she is, look. It's a button. Turn you off now then. Well found. Thanks for behaving, pinpointer. You're a bit erratic sometimes, aren't you? There you go, look. Another little button in the mud. That's definitely tricky to find when you're just waving it over your coil. I'm not going to miss that easily, but it was a good little signal. Look. Another little tiny button. Is that 3 today already? Or 2? Like I've lost count already, and we've only been on about half hour, so there you go. Right, let's carry on. Well, spent about 10 minutes digging a very deep signal, and it's a very pretty part of a tomback button. Look at that in the sunshine. I've seen some with similar patterns on before. Bit broken, sadly, but it's nice, isn't it? Pewter, very decorative. Might be able to identify that roughly by time period, perhaps. If I can, I'll stick a little year up here, or vague year, you know what I mean. But yeah, nice that, but it's a long way down. That was good. 12 inches down at the bottom of a pile, so yeah, well done, Deus. You found that well. On to the next. That's a nice sharp one. It's probably a button, 57. That's a very sharp signal, that. So we're going to swap and we'll try and do a different cam shot before I have my lunch, so bear with. View for me if you can hear me. So, that's where she is. A bit of a dig. There's a lot of wind about, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me as well as see this, but if not, I'll dub it over the top. Oh, so she's out. She's in this pile of mud here. So, let's get the old pinpointer out. And have a bit of investigation, shall we? I can feel it in here. Not that bit there. There we go. Oh, there we go. What is it? Oh, there she blows. It was a shotgun end. There you go. But we do get them a lot. So shotgun end is all it is, but we'll see how that unusual angle works out and whether I have to overdub. There you go, that was good fun, wasn't it? Right. You can see why they come out as coins really, because they're such nice signals. But there you go, we'll carry on. Wind's getting up. I hope it's not coming through on the mic too much, but it's 89.90, which is either scrap or could be a big penny or something. Oh yeah, mega tough around here, isn't it? Not a lot of scrap in this field, to be fair, which is good. Oh, watch out, set off the hand of the basket. 86, 87. Let's get down. Oh, what's in there? Oh no, it's a big lump of lead. Look, look at that. Woohoo! Oh, well, it's alright. Crutch cam. Big lump of lead, look. Huge big of lead. It's almost a chest piece itself, isn't it, that bit? There you go. Yeah. Definitely good by the weight and by the bend. Yeah, definitely a big bit of lead. Right, let's carry on. Angle for you. feet up because of the wind. That's the way it goes, isn't it? Might be in here somewhere. The old pinpoint trout. Somewhere. Oh yeah, you can see it. It's a washer. I don't know what size the button. Again, little 4-hole button. Nothing too exciting in the sunshine, look at that. 4-hole button. It's a button. Right, let's carry on. I'll try and shelter it from the wind, which is picking up a bit. It's been a bit quiet actually. Some more of them suspender hanger type things and a couple of bits of trash, but this is a 60. 61, 62. So close to us favourite 63. And definitely quite a nice signal, so definitely worth a dig. Not too long till dinner now, so I had that one coin which I've still got to identify. Yep. Sounds a bit fuzzy now. $62 down here somewhere. Look. Should we get the pinpointer? Go on, it's behaving itself. Give it another treat. Look at the muck on here. Look at the muck on here. Look at the muck. Who said that? It's in here somewhere. I've got it on vibrate, so I'm sorry you can't hear it. Yeah, there you go, so wherever it is, it's here. And it is a piece of trash. It's a piece of trash. Oh no, actually, it might be something prettier than a piece of trash. Looks like a little key. Or a little, perhaps this will turn you off. That's right. Might have been a bit of a watch winder or something like that. There you go, it's quite pretty. Look at that. See, sometimes you think trash is good stuff and sometimes you think good stuff's trash. It's covered in mud, you see, that's the problem. You get in the sunshine. Might have been part of a watch winder or something. Oh, so I'm missing you completely. Sorry about that. Get used to where this chest cam goes. Look at that. There you go. So, yeah. Bit of a key type thing. That was quite nice. I like that. Something old. Right. Let's carry on. Another half an hour and then it'll be back for dinner. Well, hello. Here's the roundup from my my little trip out back on the windmill field, and it was a mad button day, but still good fun. I'm sure there's plenty more targets on there, so I may go out again. But yeah, just looking at some of the stuff. Does take a big bit of something. What the hell is that? It's a big shape and brought to you by the letter T. Somebody's food pouch, instance ham and there's something in gravy or something, I think it said. If I remember what it was, something lamb in gravy. There you go, lamb in, don't know how that got in there. More tin, bits of big chunky bits of lead. It looks like a tap off something. Bit of a possibly a spoonser. Found the spoonser. More bits of lead washers, other bits and bobs, shotties as usual. And these are suspender hangers or something. Which I found out the other day. Yeah, a zip. Connectors. More bits and bobs. And that little key that came up, which could be off a, I don't know, musical box almost, and that sort of style. And then the buttons, these lovely tomback buttons. Tomback, which I think is an alloy of some metals made to look like silver, but they always give a good signal, at least when you get a pretty one. But there, know, whatever, 18th century, so they're 1700s. That's sort of there thereabouts. And then a whole array of plain ones. So that's added to my button tally, isn't it? Absolutely loads. A little oval one, which is weird. I'm not sure about that one, whether I can even see something on there. But it's another tiny little button. And then my only coin for the day, and it was in a right state. Still in the right state, even more of a state. But I did get a composite cleaning pencil for Christmas. So I had to go at some of the rougher areas on this. And I did actually find the letters that started off George. Did work out there was the base of a head looking one particular direction, so that did come out to be George the First farthing. So again, we're 1700s. A tiny little, I thought might have been a trade token at the time because it's quite thin, but yeah, so my best idea from the information I've gathered with my composite cleaning pencil is that's what it was. It's a George the First farthing, but it was a coin, so I was happy to find a coin even in bad condition. So that was it. That was my day out. It was good fun. Lots and lots of targets, as you can see. Most of it rubbish, and then a lot of buttons. So God knows where I'm up to in buttons now, but hundreds and hundreds of buttons I found. But it was good fun. I hope you enjoyed the new angles. I'll try and do a few more of that. I'm going to try and get a wireless mic to make the sound a bit better from that as well. But we'll carry on. It's good fun. And I'll wish you all a happy new year, because it's about coming up, and hope to see you again soon.